Hi, hello. We're standing up for this video. Why? Because I got a standing desk. Well, I've had one this entire time, but I never use it. So what the fuck's the point of having one if I'm not standing? So we're standing up for this video. Anyway, in this video, I want to talk about episode 1 of Gachiakuta. So, obvious spoilers for episode 1 of this anime. I probably butchered the name, but whatever. I want to preface this video by saying I'm an anime only for this series, so take that how you will. These thoughts are going to be based upon just my initial thoughts on episode 1. So, I went into this anime knowing absolutely nothing about it, and to be honest, this episode really surprised me, because the only thing I've really heard about this, about Gachiakuta, is how good the power system is. That's all I've heard about it, and this episode unfortunately didn't show any of that, and I was expecting to see more of it, and we see none of it. But, that being said, this episode did lay a very good groundwork for what the series is going to become, I think. So far, the plot is basically, to my understanding, the world is, well, the world, at least this country, I guess, is broken up into two. You have the rich people, the apostles, I believe is what they're called, and the poor people, the tribesmen. The rich people look like the stereotypical, clad in white, marble, gold, everything, while the poor people legit look like the slums of India. And with this, of course, the rich people look very much down upon the poor people. I believe it's called classism or classist. I don't really know a technical term for it, but whatever it is, that shit is rampant through this anime. The rich people throw away trash like it's nothing. Like, they'll have a perfectly good item, throw it away. And they treat these people just like that as well. They treat them as trash. And with that being said, a lot of these tribesmen, or at least not a lot, at least one of them, the main character, Rudo, likes to, quote-unquote, steal trash to, because it's not really trash. It's still good products, and he'll take them back to his house and make them better. And the rich people are so upset by that. That is like an affront to God, stealing trash. Like, it's the grossest thing ever. There's just one scene where Rudo throws trash on the guy, and he's like, "Oh no, trash!" Straight up has like a mental fucking breakdown over a bit of trash getting on him. So, safe to say, these rich people are absolute freaks. And there's this thing called the pit. The pit is where, like, the trashiest trash goes, like, the trash of society goes. And from my understanding as well, from the ending of the episode, it seems that this is where the trash, like, all the trash eventually ends up in whatever. It's also the execution grounds, basically. Like, this is where the trash, by the way, when I'm saying, like, the trash, it's referring to the tribesmen. The worst of them, like the murderers and whatever, get thrown into this pit. And Rudo, his biological father, was thrown into this pit because he committed a murder. But to be fair, with the events that happened later on in the episode, which we'll talk about in a minute, I think it's pretty likely that Rudo's dad didn't commit these murders. He was probably framed, just like a certain person in a second. And these apostles, they just love throwing motherfuckers in there. Or at least it seems so far. And since Rudo is the son of a trash among trash, the tribesmen trash talk him, no pun intended, even worse. They treat him terribly, saying he's a son of a murderer, he's gonna be just like him, trash is just trash, and shit like that. But eventually, I guess, like, not eventually, but in the past, he was adopted by this guy named Regto, or Regto. Low-key, I have no clue how to pronounce that name, but whatever, let's call him Regto. Maybe. So, of course, since Regto, or Regto, we're gonna say Regto, is his adopted father, he raises him and stuff like that. But later on in the episode, massive spoilers if you haven't watched it yet, he gets killed. And I'm not gonna say, it was actually a pretty good twist, okay? I don't think it was the greatest twist. It was a good twist. I think it was kind of obvious, at least like the minute before it or whatever, like, oh yeah, he's gonna be dead. But it was a good twist, I'm not gonna lie, I think. It wasn't the greatest, but it was fine. And, of course, Regto's murder is blamed on Rudo, and Rudo is then, quote-unquote, executed and sent down into the pit. He obviously survives, and that's where the episode ends off. So yeah, with that, let's actually go over the episode. Starting it off, this bitch fuck this bitch. This girl is like Rudo's love interest, and she also loves him. She even says it. And throughout the episode, when the people are bullying him, she's like, "That's not nice. You're not your father. You're not a murderer." Yada yada yada. And you know, when he's a trash diver, of course, that's what he does, Rudo. And he like steals a stuffed animal, or I guess dumpster dives a stuffed animal for her and gives it to her. She's, you know, hugging it, whatever. But when he's put up to execution for the murder of Regto, she drops it, storms off, says, "I can't believe you're just like your dad," or something along those lines. Bro, what? That's like the craziest switch up. Like, she says 2 minutes before it, "Wow, I love you, Rudo." 2 minutes later, "Wow, you're just like your dad." Fuck her. I assume they meet up later on in the anime, or in the manga, or whatever. I know it isn't gonna happen, I assume, but it'd be sick if he just, like, straight up socks her. That'd be awesome. But probably not. It's probably gonna be, like, some Naruto and Sakura shit throughout it. Like, when they re-meet, it's gonna be, like, she's gonna be, like, a dick to him, and she's gonna still be a dick to him, and he's gonna love her. And it's gonna be just that corny shit, but hopefully not. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully just straight up fucking, this is her, boom, there clocks her shit. But that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, bitch, I am my dad. Other than that, this episode did lay a good groundwork for this series. I assume it's gonna turn into, and from what I've read a bit online, it's like kind of a revenge story, I think, from my understanding. Like, as he was being put up for execution, or to being dropped into the pit, he sees the guy who killed Regto and, like, freaks out. And so I assume he'll eventually go and find him, get stronger in the pit, and kill him. I hope. And while the rich people treating the lower class like shit isn't, like, some brand new thing in media, I mean, shit happens in real life, especially in more third world like countries. I mean, actually, I know it says it's like the slums of India. It looks like the place, but honestly, that's kind of what it looks like over there too. Like, I think like you like look at the Taj Mahal, then look at like what's behind the Taj Mahal. That's kind of what it looks like. I'm not even fucking kidding. But what's unique about it is the trash aspect, and them treating people like actual garbage, like straight up like water bottle trash. Like, oh, I finished drinking this water, it's equal to this person over here, and like that. I think that's going to lead to some pretty cool conflicts. I'm sure later on there'll be some good apostles that will turn against the the average one. But other than that, it was a pretty good episode. I obviously can't really give it a rating. It's just the groundworks of it. I mean, it looked good, too. I mean, the animation was pretty solid. I can't really say too much about the animation yet, though, as there wasn't any fight scenes. And, of course, fight scenes are going to be the main factor where you're going to have to see the animation to, like, say, okay, this is good animation, you know what I'm saying? But the art style is cool, I can say. The art style was pretty nice. But, yeah, I really can't give this episode or the series a rating yet. It's just the beginning of it. If you haven't watched this episode, I truly would recommend you do, though, because I think this anime has potential to be really good. And, I mean, it's always fun to watch good series as they're releasing. But, anyway, this wraps up this video. Please subscribe or like or something like that. Whatever. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one.